The people who are involved in the commission of investment fraud can vary wildly. It can involve professional advisors, it can involve solicitors, it can involve accountants, financial advisors, ordinary members of the public, or professional criminals. I think it's important to make clear, however, that innocent people are occasionally accused of investment fraud. It's not unheard of, and we certainly come across these cases where people, through their naivety, find themselves embroiled in investment fraud. So what can happen is that the main fraudsters will involve what are known as gatherers, who are often referrers of work or agents of the main fraudsters, whose role is to find as many potential investors as possible. And that enables the fraudsters to layer and pool investments in order to make it more difficult for them to be detected and to enable them to make more money. And often people will believe that they are selling legitimate investments and referring them on in appropriate cases without realising that actually it's a fraud, because they are taken in by the fraud themselves. The problem with that is, much later on, if they've been involved in the scheme for a long period of time and have referred a lot of investors to the fraudsters, then it can appear to the authorities who investigate that they themselves are part of the fraud. Investments, of course, can go up as well as down, and occasionally we find inexperienced investors who turn out to have made a bad decision, who haven't researched the investment properly and perhaps lose money for perfectly legitimate reasons, subsequently complain to the authorities about the investment. And if there are multiple investors who've had a bad experience with a particular investment product, who all complain to the authorities, then they may sit up, take notice and investigate it. Innocent people who've sold legitimate products, but they turn out to be a bad investment for quite acceptable reasons, can sometimes have the quality of their advice and the quality of the investment judged retrospectively by the authorities, which can lead to a criminal investigation in some cases.